girl. You can see this tall, weird guy standing here behind me with a goatee. That's used to be. That's the guy.
You noticed that?
That's the guy formerly known as Jay.
You noticed that?
Yeah. Y'all see that, chat, real quick before he, abandons me and leaves here? Yeah, that's right. There you go. Look at it. At least it looks good. If you're not on the chat, you should be. KKBI FM, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Looking good, huh?
That's right. There you go.
Good.
Laney J always feels like she's in trouble when Jay doesn't have a beard. I don't know why that is, but it just is. Maybe he looks more serious. I don't know. But Laney J is flying solo today. Jay is abandoning me. He's taking his pink slip and going. So he is out of here. It's just me today. All right. Thank you so much, Moose Windsor. I know you kissing up. So, you guys, we got some great stuff for you today. Got a great show. We've also got your Kids Impossible question coming up in a few minutes. Y'all know how we do it on Thursdays. That is always fun. So we've got that. And also remember that the American Rodeo will be at Globe Life Field on May 22nd and 23rd. That is a Friday and Saturday. You're going to be able to see Midland on Friday night, Chris Young on Saturday night. And we do have tickets we're going to be giving away next week or the week after. So we'll have some tickets for you guys to give away if you're interested in going to the American Rodeo. If not, you can go get your tickets now at globelifefield.com/American. That's how simple it is. That is how simple it is. Good morning, Charla. All right, you guys. Well, I guess we probably just need to get into the Kids Impossible question because I know that they're ready. Now, that is brought to you by Brick and Bread here in downtown Broken Bow and Sloppy Pops. Thank you to Wayne for getting that in there for us because, we love Wayne for one, but we love the impossible question. It's always fun. Love that the kids are able to do that and win them something of their own as well. So, I think we should probably just go ahead and get into it. The Kids Impossible question. Are y'all ready for that? Ooh, let me see. Check something out here. It is Thursday, like I said. So if you guys know that's what that means, we got all kinds of special stuff on Thursdays. All right, we're going to do the Kids Impossible question right now. So, y'all know the numbers to call, 584-3388. That's how you get in touch with us, kids. And you're going to call in and you're going to answer this impossible question. And the first one of you kids to answer it correctly will be able to get your choice of Brick and Bread or a Sloppy Pops gift card, whichever one you think would be best for you. Most kids like the Sloppy Pops, but I'll tell you, some of them take the Brick and Bread. Those are my type of kids. They're like, give me that sandwich. Not that I don't like ice cream. I sure do. There's no telling what she said on the chat. I would invite you, but you might snore on the chat again. I'm just kidding. I got to be mean because, mean is what we do. That's how we roll around here. All right, kids, here is your impossible question this morning. Y'all ready? 584-3388 is the number to call. So give us a call if you think you know the answer. What has a neck but no head and still wears a cap? Kids, this is for kids only. What has a neck but no head and still wears a cap? Who knows the answer to this one? Good morning. What's your answer?
Bottle. It's a bottle.
It's a bottle. You are correct. Who do we have on the phone?
Sophie.
What was it?
Sophie.
Sophie. Well, Sophie, you are a winner today. Where do you go to school at, Sophie?
Pre-K.
Pre-K. Well, that is awesome. I hope you have a wonderful day at school today, and you can come by and pick up your prize whenever you get a chance.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sophie. You have a great day.
I win this day.
I know. That's right.
Win.
Thank you, Sophie. Oh, what a sweet young lady. That was Sophie. She's the winner. Kids, that went really quickly. That went really fast. That was fast. Okay. It was almost like I did the impossible question. I'm just kidding. Giving Jay a hard time. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Congratulations to Sophie. What has a neck but no head and still wears a cap? It is a bottle. I love it. I love it. That was great. So good job, Sophie. Awesome. Let's see. What's going on in the world today? Good morning to everyone on the chat. Keisha, Raylan, Chera. Some other people that I can't pronounce their name. Good morning, Philip. And as some of you that were here when we first got started saw that Jay was here for a minute and then he had to head out. So he will not be here today. So you guys are stuck with me. But whatever. Surely you can handle it. I don't know. You might not be able to. But I'm glad you're here either way. If you're listening on the radio, remember we have our app too, you guys. You can download our app, Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Just go search for it in your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, and you'll find it. And we have got the music on there, the stations that are under our umbrella. There's also some news and things on there as well. So there's like there's some pet stuff on there. There's national news, entertainment news, things like that. I love it, actually. I love the app. Sometimes you may find yourself tuning into the app before you listen on the radio. But either way you go, however you consume Jay and Laney J Live, we're glad you're here. For real. All right. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. It's 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. We'll be back. Best Country 106, that's Keith Anderson. Ooh, baby, I'm a double XL. I like that. It's funny. It's 26 minutes after 7 o'clock. We've got Laney J's Lowdown coming up here in a few minutes, too. It is Thursday. You guys, we didn't have Doc Loft yesterday, but he's going to be in studio tomorrow. And so he'll be here. That'll be a treat for you guys. You get to see him, and we'll get to talk with him for a little bit and see what he's got going on and what's going on in the world of doctorness. And then at 8:15 tomorrow, we're going to have some Broken Bow Band students, which is always great. Cassie, are you here? You're going to play hooky from work today? Oh, no, you can't do that. No, you better not. No playing hooky. It's Thursday. You can't play hooky. Nobody can play hooky on Thursdays. I'm just kidding. What is going on? Like I can't get anything right this morning. There we go. So what is everybody doing today? If you're not working, but you're supposed to be, I'm not talking to you. I don't blame you for playing hooky. Sometimes you just need to. All right. Anyway, if you're not working today, what do you got going on? That's what I want to know. What are people doing today? It is Thursday. I know the sun is shining here in Southeast Oklahoma, which makes it nice. Good morning, Geneva. If you guys want to come on our chat, you can do that. KKBI FM. Don't say it, Charla. That'll be YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. That's where we're at. You can find us. We often have some crazy chats in the chat. Some weird stuff will always be going on, so we like that. It's always fun. So y'all come and join us. He is playing hooky. He come in this morning and then left, and he's like, I'm not doing this with you today. I'm out of here. So I was like, all right, bye. Fine. And then he just left. I know. That's what siblings do. I swear he's like a big brother, though. I just want to sock him sometimes. But are y'all not that way with those of you that are grown and you spent your entire childhood fighting with your siblings? Do y'all still do that? When you see them, do you just want to punch them? You know what I mean? You can be on the sofa being lazy. We got Courtney Pie over here is being lazy. I don't blame y'all. Y'all work hard. I understand. Sometimes you need a break. I was watching a show. We have a private investigator that joins us on our chat. And I was watching a show last night with my mom. Never seen it before. And it's centered around a private investigator. And I was thinking, man, I wonder, do they all do that? Are they crazy like that? Yeah, Geneva, see, you can just hang out and be lazy. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So, they say people are staying up late, scrolling or watching TV to take back control of their time after a long workday. Experts say it's tied to stress and lack of personal time during the day. They call it revenge bedtime procrastination. Do you guys do that? Do y'all do that? Are you having some revenge bedtime? I ain't doing that. I do what I want. I was working all day being told what to do. I can't. I'm tired. I ain't got no revenge when it comes to me going to sleep. I'm tired. You could be trying to pull revenge on me, and if I want to go to sleep, it's over. It's done. I'm going to sleep. So that's what happens. I've never heard of that. So are some of y'all guilty of it? Or what's your late night go-to habit when you don't want to go to sleep? What do you do? What do you do at night? Good morning, Mr. OG. There ain't hardly no kids on that bus. All the kids is playing hooky, too. Good morning, Mama Sue. I hope you're doing well. A casual chat about family, work, and taking a break. Yeah, you guys deserve a break. But maybe your break time is your revenge bedtime. You procrastinate to go to bed. I don't do it eventually. Like I said, I'm tired. I could fall asleep talking on the phone, looking at my phone, doing whatever. I can fall asleep doing it if I'm tired. So, I get that. And some Americans are still skipping vacation days. A large percentage of workers don't use all their PTO. They say there's workload guilt, fear of falling behind, and workplace pressure. So when was y'all's last time that you took a vacation? Has it been a while for you? And what's the reason? Maybe you need to think about it a little bit more. I'm not talking to somebody in the chat the rest of the day. Yes, I did. I fell asleep at work one time. Not right here. I've done that too, but over in the production room, I fell asleep. My lovely coworkers added props to me sleeping and took pictures. It was awful. I still did it again, though. I'll tell you that. I was tired. That was whenever I was vitamin E deficient, and I was tired all the time, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. I need to see those pictures. I know I have them somewhere, but I need to see them. I was vitamin E deficient. I didn't know what was wrong, and I was tired all the time. I felt like I didn't even know who I was. Like everything was wrong. It was terrible. And then when I finally started being treated, I got better. And it was crazy because I could fall asleep at any time. I could have fell asleep right here talking on the air. It's like I was not myself, but I found out I was vitamin E deficient. So that stuff like that is important. All right, you guys, my lowdown is up next. A tourist passed after a snake slithered into his trousers, and New York City cancels AI-focused high school after community opposition. We're going to talk about both of those stories when we come back with my lowdown up next. All right, you guys, it is time for Laney J's lowdown. Let me tell you, this story was wild to me. A 57-year-old man passed after being bitten by a snake. He was watching a performance at Hurghada Hotel in April. He was vacationing with two relatives at the Red Sea. They were at the resort there, and the incident occurred. What happened was there were snake charmers that were demonstrating, and two cobras were placed around the spectators' necks. The snake charmer let one of the snakes crawl into the trousers, like the bottom, like the leg of his pants. And the snake bit him on the leg. And they said he displayed clear signs of poisoning and required resuscitation before hospital transport. And he passed. There is an investigation going on with that. And they're waiting toxicology reports because they weren't supposed to be poisonous snakes. So there's going to be some issues behind that. Good morning, Chris Martinez. Hope you're having a good day. New York City officials have scrapped plans for an artificial intelligence-centered high school following a widespread public resistance. I get it. School chancellor Kamar, he withdrew the proposal for the Next Generation Technology High School on April 27th, just 2 days before they had planned to open it for the 26-27 academic school year. It was designed for students to become builders as well as ethical users of AI and other modern technologies. Parents and advocates delivered a petition containing over 2,200 signatures expressing concerns that AI's potential impact on student privacy, creativity, and cognitive development could be bad. So it really doesn't surprise me. I think I still don't fully trust AI. And, sometimes I think, ooh, I should ask ChatGPT that question. And then it's like, okay, wait a minute. Is this going to come back to get you? I mean, I'm not saying it's like really, it's not like anything bad. I'm not searching, how to dissolve bones or anything. So, but that's what some people do. And I wonder if ChatGPT would on its own, do certain things or maybe send your questions somewhere. I don't know. It's weird, but I do use it. It does help a lot with some of the things that we do around here. It helps us with production and stuff like that. We don't have it automatically programmed to do anything for us. We ask it what we need. So it's not like on autopilot. But I get it. Some people do not like AI. And I did not like AI at first either. I didn't want to use it. I just thought, no, I'm not doing this. But now that I have used it, and like I said, the other day, we don't use it every day. But when we do use it, I mean, it's maybe every other day, but it's very beneficial and very helpful for what we do. I see you don't do it much. So any of you guys use AI a lot? I know we might have asked you that, and I know a lot of it is already there, whenever you're trying to do your job as it is. So, I mean, you really don't have a choice. It's already there. So, you have to use it. But, I mean, I've heard people say that, we have to get with the program and we got to get on board and, that we have to do what we have to do to learn this or we may be out of a job. So you just have to let it assist you, I guess. You don't have to let it do everything. You can just let it assist you. I mean, that's what you can do. So it's not too bad. All right, you guys. We're going to hear that new Corey Kent song with him and Cole Wetzel, Rocky Mountain Low. It's one of my favorite songs right now. It's a great song. If y'all, it's just us today. If you guys got a request, you want to hear something or just a particular artist, just let me know and I'll play it for you. All right, folks, it's time for your impossible question. Before we do that, I'd like to send a very special happy birthday shout out to Carson Pratt. He is 25 years old today. That is from your mama, because you were mama's baby. I love that. Always be mama's baby, too, no matter how old he is. He will always be mama's baby. Happy birthday to Carson Pratt. All right, you guys, it is time for your impossible question today. Now, listen, your impossible question is brought to you by Nova in downtown Broken Bow. You guys give them a call if you need something. Don't give them a call. Just go by there. Just go in. They're great folks. You'll love them. And your prize today is that 30-day trial pass to Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu Gym for you and the members of your household only. So you can check that out, see if you like it. It's great. You check it out. You probably fall in love with it. And you're also going to get a gift card or a gift certificate to Roma Italian Restaurant in Idabel. Can't beat that. Lady picked up hers yesterday. She was glad to get it, too. See if you can answer this impossible question. I got to give you the phone numbers. My arms are not a mile long like Jay's. 584-3388, 584-3389, or 584-3372. Those are the numbers to call. All right, good morning, Caitlin. Nice to see you. At least one member of the family shows up. Well, he did show up. One of you didn't abandon me. All right, you guys, here is your question. Call me if you think you know the answer. 90% of Americans say this is super important to them, yet over half of us still neglect it. What is it? I'm going to get Jay. Jay, this is Jay's question. And he did this because I told him yesterday that I needed this. And I've been needing it for a while and just keep putting it off. So I fall into this category. I've been neglecting it. 90% of Americans say this is super important to them, yet over half of us still neglect it. What is it? Do you know the answer? Don't hang up. Well, you don't have to hang up because chat could try to save your life, actually. Chat can help save your life. I cannot save your life today, obviously, because I already know the answer. But if you think you know it, call us. I just gave you the numbers. You could win. I mean, that's that Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu pass and the Roma Italian Restaurant. Good, good morning. What's your answer?
Going to church.
It is not going to church, but that is a great answer. Try again. All right, chat, you got to give me some answers so I can save some people's lives. It's not weirdos, although I fall into that category as well. Okay, 90% of us say this is super important to us, yet half of us still neglect it. What is it? Laney J's been neglecting, I'm not going to lie. Some of y'all are so close in the chat, it hurts. Good morning. What's your answer?
Your health.
It's not your health in general. You got to be more specific. Try again. You're on the right track, though. It does have something to do with your health. I'll tell you guys that. Yeah, it's not your hygiene. That's close. It's not weight loss. It's not your teeth. It's not dental. So what is it? 90% of Americans say it's super important. Super important. But half of us still neglect it. What is it? Good morning. What's your answer?
Mental health.
It's not your mental health. You're still on the right track. Try again. Chat trying to save your life with heart health. It was not heart health. That was a good answer, though, Jennifer. All right. What is it? Some of y'all, we've probably had the correct answer. I just ain't seen it. Good morning. What's your answer?
Getting a good night of sleep.
It is not getting a good night's sleep, although you are correct about that. Half of us do neglect that. Try again. I didn't see an answer. Okay, now we've got more answers coming in on the chat. Listening to the doctor. You should always do that, but, you know, I do that too. I listen to the doctor. It's not a wellness checkup. Not a wellness checkup. But some of y'all are close. Super close. Good morning. What's your answer?
Drink more water.
It is not drinking more water. Laura trying to save your life with taking care of your skin. That's not it either, but you guys are still in the ballpark. It is still about your health. So what is it? What is it that it's super important. It's probably one of the most important things that we have. And we neglect it. I mean, it's just who we are. We probably take this for granted, I would say. Anyway, all right. I'm going to stop giving you hints because I done gave it away. Good morning. What's your answer? Good morning. What's your answer?
Working out.
It's not working out. Try again. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Please call back. I see the correct answer on the chat. All the chats, as a matter of fact. So somebody call me. You could win Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu Gym and some Roma Italian restaurant there in Audubon. As I said, the correct answer is on the chat. Good morning. What's your answer?
Your heart.
It is not your heart. Try again. All right. Come on, you guys. Y'all know this one. Like I said, it is super important, but we neglect it. Good morning. What's your answer?
Doctor checkup.
Nope, it's not a doctor checkup. Try again. All right, give someone a chance to win. All right, you heard me. I know it. You don't like it. That's okay. All right, you guys get this answer in. We're going to have some Dolly Parton. Well, let's see. Here it is. It's going to be a winner. Good morning. What's your answer?
Is it eyesight?
It is. It's going to the eye doctor. We neglect our eyesight. Who do we have on the phone?
Diana Williston.
Ooh, Diana. Diana, you got you some Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu Gym and Roma Italian Restaurant. You can come by and pick that up anytime. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, dear. All right. Love Diana. She got that. That's right. More than 1 in 5 Americans haven't visited an optometrist in over a year. Another 15% are unable to recall their last eye exam. There was a survey of 2,000 adults, and they found that while 91% value that preventative health, only 55% commit to annual exams. People prioritize taking vitamins and supplements, healthy eating, and regular exercise over eye care. The neglect occurs despite Americans spending nearly 50 hours weekly on screens, over 2,500 hours annually. That's a lot. Gen Z leads in postponing optometry visits by 24%. I know. I just haven't been in probably 12 months. It's not like it's been 2 or 3 years. I usually go every year. I just haven't done it for whatever reason. Yes, I've been busy. But I know I need to go to the eye doctor. I mean, I got eye insurance, so what's the deal there? You know what I mean? But it is, you were right, Whitney, it's taking care of your eyes. Congratulations to our winner, Diana. I'm telling you, it's easy to put stuff off, though, when you feel like it's going okay. My problem is I got to pull my glasses down to read, like, up close, to read the small print. I think that's when they make you get bifocals, but I don't want that. I just have a hard time accepting it. See, Lisa, me too. So we both need to go. I know, Gunner, I got that. I have it. I have it, Gunner T. So I have no excuses for not going. I'm going to be honest. There are no excuses for not going. Laney J just needs to get her, brown emoji together. All right. Your prize will be donated to a family in need. See, we don't know who they are, though. Yeah, I would have to have some no-line ones. I don't know. It would just be weird. I know. All right, Lisa, let's remedy that together. We gonna make a pact, and we both gonna make an appointment to go see the eye doctor. You should, too. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I don't think I said it earlier. It's the 120th day of 2026. There are 245 days left. It is the 18th week of the year. That's right, Johnny. I agree. Yep, I agree. That's right. I'm agreeing with Johnny Sedaris on the chat. If you guys want to join us in the chat, you can. KKBI FM, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We have a great group of people that join us every day, and you guys can be a part of that too. They're fun. Speaking of a great group of people, we're just going to get to it. The Kiamichi Independent Bikers. They are having their rally. The gates do open today. Let me get this one little detail here out of me text messages. All right, let's see. Okay. Anyway, they are opening their gates today for their rally this weekend. Okay. Now, they'll open at 4 o'clock today. It's $25 for a weekend pass, $15 for ages 13 to 17. 12 and under is free. If you just want to do a Saturday day pass, it's $15. There is a bike show at 1 o'clock on Saturday. The bike game's at 2. Best of show is $250. The poker run pays high and low hand. They'll have a live auction and a 50-50. Now, the poker run is Saturday, and with your paid admission, you get your free barbecue dinner Saturday night, 6 p.m., and the poker run will start at 9 a.m. and the last bike in at 1 p.m. All this is happening at 8016 Highway 70 West. That is west of Idabel there at Garvin. They'll have Southern Moonshine Friday night from 7 to 10. And Saturday night will be Southeast Remedy from 7 to 10. That is the Kiamichi Independent Bikers. They had a Hear My Cry suicide awareness rally the last weekend of March, which went very well. This is their annual spring rally that's happening this weekend. And they have a fall rally every year, which is the second weekend in October. And they're a group that is dedicated to volunteer work and raising funds to help those in need throughout the community. They help many people throughout the community. So you guys go out and support them this weekend. The KIB was established in 1992. Like I said, they're not a whole bunch of rough and tough and mean people. I mean, I wouldn't mess with them, but they are wonderful people. Every single one of them that I've ever met, hung out with. I've been to the rallies. They're awesome folks. You don't have to be a KIB member. You don't even have to ride a motorcycle. They'll have some vendors out there. Usually there's someone doing, tattoos or fun stuff like that. So there's a nice place for the kids. It's a great playground for the kids. So you can take the kids too. It's a family event. So just know that, you guys. Have a great day there, sir. Anyway, just know that it is an awesome place. It's Comanche Independent Bikers. Their spring rally this weekend. Gates open today at 4. The rally is Friday through Sunday. They would like to thank some of their sponsors: 4-Way Pest Control, Faith Home Care Services, the station in Idabel, GI Surplus, Liquor to the Max, and Hooker's Bait Shop. They get a lot of sponsors for their rallies every year. Like I said, they do great things for the community. So you guys can be a part of that too. Now, we do have some Wright City baseball happening today. The first game today is going to be around 2:30. So we will be broadcasting that. Coach Dickerson will be doing the play-by-play. So y'all know that. He'll be there. It's going to be great. Coach Dickerson does a great job. He had Jordan with him yesterday. They did a good job bringing you all the play-by-play action of some Rice City baseball. So 2:30 today is when they're going to be playing, and you'll hear that here on Best Country 106. You can also get it on our app, Southeast Oklahoma Radio, or from our website, seokradio.com. On the app, you get all the stations under our umbrella, so that's always a great thing for you to be able to tune in whenever and wherever you want. Now, I promised a young lady that we would have some Dolly Parton this morning. And since Jay is not here to play Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley, we'll have to figure out something else to do. Something else. But right now, we got some Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Charlie is dancing. I know you was. It's 20 minutes after 8 o'clock, you guys. We don't have Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley today because we don't have a Jay Lindley today. Because he decided to skip out. He did. He skipped right out the door. You guys should have seen him. I've never seen Jay skip. He was skipping. He was happy to be gone. Yeah, that's right. He won't be here tomorrow either. I know. It's terrible. It's all right. I'll get him back. Did you know people are embracing super simple meals like snack plates, throw together dinners? It's being praised as realistic and stress-free living. Do you guys ever eat lazy like that? If you do, I want to know what you eat. What is your go-to lazy meal? Is it something that's healthy, or do you just give up all the health stuff whenever you're being lazy? What is it? Because you can be lazy and still eat healthy. I mean, it can be done. Cereal for dinner, is that like acceptable? Cereal is good. I love cereal, but it's so bad for you. We just, yeah, it's bad for you. So I don't know. How much cereal you guys eating? What's your go-to lazy meal? Some of y'all got that. They're talking about Protein Quest chips in the chat. Okay, this one says KFC Famous Bowls is their lazy go-to meal. Okay, all right. I think pizza's probably mine. I like pizza. Probably not as much as Jay. But I don't know. When you get like a pepperoni lovers, when you get that cheesy pizza to good crust and it's just full of pepperoni, yeah, that's kind of good. You really can't mess that up. Pet owners are spending more than ever. The cost for food, vet care, and grooming continues to rise. Some owners admit that they've been going into debt for their pets. What's the most you've spent on a pet? I'm just curious about that. I mean, I think that you maybe not go into debt. I think like Jay does, there's a certain dollar amount that if you have to go over that, you may have to put your animal down or whatever. Because vet bills can be extremely expensive. So we know how that can happen. Today's actually National Adopt and Shelter a Pet Day. Oh, I know why Jay left. I know why. It's National Raisin Day. He don't want to talk about it. That's how much he hates raisins. That's why he's not here today, because it's National Raisin Day. Oh, they would have been put down for that. One in our chat says they destroyed her brand new $6,000 leather sectional. I wish my dog would. I don't like it. Yeah, no, Jay's not here. It's National Raisin Day, so he skipped out today. He's probably at home in the bed crying. Y'all know how much he hates raisins. He never celebrates National Raisin Day, so that's why he's not here. It's fine. I get it. It's also International Jazz Day. Yes, it is. But back to the National Adopt and Shelter a Pet Day. There are so many animals out there that are abandoned. We have someone right now that actually has a big, white, beautiful dog. It looks like a wolf. It's beautiful. Was found between Pickens and Wright City, I believe. And it had been running around the hills up there trying to find its family. But, he took it home. He needs a good bath, but he says he's very timid. Not so much timid, but he's a well-behaved dog. I mean, he's probably someone's pet, but he's been alone for a while. So I hate that he was out there by himself. So if someone's wanting to adopt this pet, it's 306-1710. That's the phone number if you are interested. I do have a picture of him. He's a pretty, beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. He just needs a home. And that's how so many are, because a lot of people are not responsible pet owners, and then they either dump them off somewhere. They think it's a back road. Like whoever keeps dumping their trash on Klaus Road. It's not a back road. It's not a country road. It's not a dirt road. Stop throwing all your trash out there. Anyway, but some people, they'll just dump their animals off and not think twice about it. I can't stand that. Don't do that to your animals. There's somebody out there who will love them. And if anything, don't let them suffer. You know what I mean by that. Just don't do it. Period. Best Country 106. That was Muskie Dime Bloodline and 1090. That is a great song. If you're crying, it's your fault. You don't have to whine and cry this morning. All right, you guys. Leanne Rhymes canceled some upcoming performances in Spokane and Seattle due to what she calls a severe illness. The 43-year-old announced Wednesday she cannot travel or perform this week. Her Thursday concert at Martin Woldson Theater at the Fox in Spokane, and Friday's performance at the Benaroya Hall in Seattle have been rescheduled for May 31st and June 2nd. She said she's heartbroken that she had to reschedule, but she's thankful for everyone's kindness. That's tough for an artist to cancel. They have to be really sick in order to cancel. So that, that could be very difficult for them when they have to do that. So just know that it's not easy on them, right? Right. That's right. Tupac Shakur's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit Tuesday against Dwayne Keefe D. Davis and unnamed co-conspirators seeking damages for the rapper's 96 demise. The lawsuit targets Davis, the only person criminally charged in Tupac's death, and up to 100 unidentified defendants listed as John Does. Davis was indicted by a Clark County grand jury in September 23 for the first-degree murder after he allegedly being in the white Cadillac with the gunman who shot Tupac on September 7th, 1996. He pled not guilty and his trial is delayed until August. So we'll see what happens there. They've been trying to figure out who shot Tupac for years. So maybe they're right about that. And Keith Urban shares details about his new yacht rock album, Flow State. All right. Well, there you go. Keith is always doing big things or bad things, whatever. Kris Jenner has addressed some rumors that she's unhappy with her facelift. All right. There you go. That's Kris Jenner. She says she is happy with her facelift. Okay. All right. No big deal. I mean, hey, you do you, boo. I seen a thing the other day and they were like, nobody gets facelifts anymore. They were talking bad about Bunny XO. Rhonda, she is a sweetheart. She sure is. She got that from Hallie. She surely didn't get it from Ronald. All right. A Canadian TikTok creator sparked a viral discussion after claiming neurodivergent people shower the right way by facing away from the water spray. Comments revealed widespread confusion with users debating whether to face toward or away from the shower head, while others admitted rotating like a rotisserie chicken. All right, come on. When you take a shower, if you just stand with your back to the water, you ain't washing everything like you're supposed to. Good morning, Bear Bear. You're not. You're not getting clean. You should be rotating like a rotisserie chicken in the shower, in my opinion. If you wash the front, you got to rinse it off. You wash the back, you got to rinse it off. So you're not just going to be facing one way or the other the entire time. If you are, something's wrong. What are you doing? Maybe I'm just too big, but I got to turn in the shower. I mean, if you wash, don't you rinse it off with water? That's so strange. The Milwaukee Brewers have partnered with the city's Department of Public Works to address the community's pothole crisis through equipment funding and branding. The baseball team purchased a new hot box trailer for repair operations, each filled with with each filled pothole receiving the Brewers logo stamp on top. They say they want to take care of the city, and being in partnership with the city is part of their mission at the Brewers. The great fan support means they have to give back to the community, and it's a very small way of doing it, but they're trying to fix the pothole crisis. We have one of those here, too. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, we do. We absolutely have a pothole crisis. They're working on it, though. They're working on it. They're getting there. That's the most important thing. So, I mean, it's a big deal right now because we've got these elections coming up with the everyone that's running for county commissioner. If you're running for county commissioner and you want to get, you want everyone to know what you're thinking and what your plans are and all that, give me a call here. Maybe we can get you in. Anyway, because, people need to hear from you. I'm in the mood for a little Soggy Bottom Boys. What do y'all think? I'm a man of constant sorrow. All right, you guys. That is Thompson Square. Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not? It's a great song. It's about 9 minutes until 9 o'clock. Y'all know we got Swap Shop coming up here soon. So that's a good thing. All right, let's see. Did you know the average person spends 2 hours a night on their phone before bed? I'm glad I'm not the average person. We're talking about people doom scrolling before they go to bed. Now, I do it, but I don't lay in bed and doom scroll for 2 hours. That's what I mean by that. About 40% of workers don't use all their PTO each year. I used to be like that. I would roll mine over. The last place that I worked before I come here, it was assisted living. It's actually an entire community, but I worked on the assisted living side, and I was there in total for about 7 or 8 years. The other part of the time I worked at a different assisted living, but Laura Brown, happy birthday to Laura Brown. I think I know your mom. Let me see. I was trying to think of the man's name. I wanted to ask you if he was related to him, Renee. But anyway, so when I would have PTO, I would sometimes roll it over. You have 400 hours of PTO banked up. I'd be cashing that out. Not really. I'll probably just leave it there. Save it for a rainy day. Okay, anyway. And owning a pet can cost over $1,000 a year. We talked about that. I like it. Don't forget about that revenge bedtime procrastination. It's adulthood's version of I'm not tired. I'm not going to bed. What's up, Deborah? Nice to see you. It feels like it's been a while. Jay's out today. He's at home crying because it's National Raisin Day. So he's having a hard day. But we do have Laura. Yeah, no, if I was a dog or a cat person, I'm definitely a dog person in every life. I don't know what it is about cats. I used to really not like them, but now they're not so bad. I've met some cats that are like, you're going to like me regardless of how you feel, which is, pretty great because they're like, we're not taking none of your mess. Texting or calling. I definitely want to text. I can call. I think it's because I talk at work so much. And there's another reason. There was a period of time in my life, and it was not a job, where I spent a lot of time on the phone. And I think I just got tired of talking, if that makes sense. And now I'm here. Anyway, we got some great music coming up here for you. And then, of course, Swap Shop here in just a bit. You're on Best Country 106 on Jay and Laney J Live.